Welcome mates, I am BloodThirstyLord by incoming Lordy, and so we're back on a new game, and that is Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. A long-awaited game that I can't wait to actually release, and we had so much information dropped today highlighting gameplay, the collector's edition, and we're going to jump into that juicy details in this video, so you mates do not want to miss out, so make sure to watch the whole entirety of this video so you get every bit of juicy information. Make sure to click the subscribe button and also the bell notification button with all notifications on to keep up to date, and also press that join button to become a member on the channel. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. Game Awards 2022 just concluded, and with that we had new information about Space Marine 2, and this is great to see, highlighting the gameplay mechanics alongside a collector edition as well for Space Marine 2. I'm very eager for this game. I was a big fan of Space Marine 1. It's the only reason why I got into the Warhammer universe. And alongside playing DARKTIDE on the channel, another game that I find to be very intriguing, very fast action, gory, and just so much fun. The gore elements and the action have always been such a catering aspect to me when it comes down to the Warhammer universe. Be able to go through these matches and just destroy everything in your path as a Space Marine or as a reject in DARKTIDE. Either way, so much fun. And let's give a quick rundown to the mates that don't know what Space Marine 2 is. Mankind is in peril, the Imperium needs you, embody the superhuman skill and brutality of a Space Marine, the greatest of Emperor's warriors, unleash deadly abilities and devastating weaponry to destroy relentless Trinad hordes, being the alien species within that universe. And in the gameplay trailer we get for Space Marine 2, it highlights the universe and the cinematics of where the location may be in that world, which is very nice. You get to see it close up to the Space Marine armor, fully closed up, and then you see the weapon gameplay, highlighting the power hammer or the thunder hammer, however you want to classify it. It is crazy with his plasma gun too, going through a corridor and killing the alien hordes, and it looks really nice. And then he gets his chainsaw out, goes crazy with the stomps, and being a third-person perspective game, I love third-person games, always full of action, and I do enjoy that here. You can see the jetpacks in action as well, and alongside that combos with your weapons, from finishes into jetpack into ground attack. So it seems like a lot of options from ground state attacks, from running state into normal state, and then also jumping state that allow you to combo in certain ways to kill the alien hordes in front of you, which is glad to see that. You can also use a weapon mid-air now, so you can shoot mid-air while using a jetpack. Alongside that, there seems to be a dodging function in the game, able to backstep, so that's good to see. And powered up weapons like the power sword in action too. Crazy weaponry to utilize, and I always enjoyed in Space Marine 1 the weapons that you can utilize. I'm hoping in Space Marine 2 there's also a multiplayer experience, because in Space Marine 1, when you finished the main campaign, you went straight to multiplayer and it showcased your character and leveled up your character as quickly as possible to get the best customization, and alongside that the best weapons for your build when you're playing in the multiplayer arenas or the team deathmatch aspects and the control points. It is really fun, and I'm hoping they have the same thing here. To see that come back into action will be perfect. But the graphics look stunning, the gameplay looks smooth, it looks like it won't have any performance issue from this trailer at least, and this is only alpha footage. So I'm guessing this will only scale up in quality and performance when it comes to full release, and hoping it has no issues on that full release date on 2023. And majority of the locations look like you're getting overrun by actual alien hordes. It's not just versing a series of enemies, it feels like you're pretty much overrun by these aliens, which is crazy, and you're just there as a Space Marine with that crazy strength that you do possess to stop the wave from pushing forward. It is crazy cool. And it seems like the enemies that you are versing, the alien species, do cater to certain weapon types, being melee and range as well. And it would be interesting to see how that changes in the encounters. If you get close range, do they switch into melee weapons like in DARKTIDE, or do they stick to the ranged weapons and just shoot non-stop, and the other ones will rush you with melee weapons no matter what? I'm kind of interested to see how that dynamic works as well, because that is where the gameplay comes true, from backstabbing enemy attacks from melee and then going back into further attacks as your Space Marine and destroying the enemies. This would be really fun as a little neat gameplay loop within the game. Dodging, fighting, empowering attacks, jetpack, get high altitude, shoot from above, and then go back into ground attacks. There seems to be a lot of fun that can be had here within Space Marine 2. And it seems like the environments will be somewhat destructible, since things will be falling apart, breaking apart as you're moving through the campaign, and also having NPCs as your teammates, AIs, that help you in the fights, but most likely will be slaughtered by the enemies as you're the only Space Marine there trying to save the day. So that'll be kind of interesting to see how that all comes out to play, and I'm very eager for Space Marine 2. And from this first snippet, I'm hoping that we get more weapons in the game when it comes down to the Space Marines, and also that multiplayer game mode that I'm very eager for. If that's something that can be added into the game, I'd love to see it. or even a PvE style of type of multiplayer, when it's versing ongoing waves against this alien horde at certain points of the map, or even a co-op experience that would be fun to see in Space Marine 2, allowing for more diverse experiences to occur, by allowing to have more game modes overall within this game itself. So I'm hoping that's their goal in order to do so, because that would be amazing to see. It would only be a successor to Space Marine 1 in every aspect. And alongside that trailer, we had a second trailer drop for the Collector's Edition. So if you want to pre-order the game or purchase the Collector's Edition, you'll be able to get a certain amount of quality behind it, and that's behind a statue. But the cover art actually highlighting the main character holding a alien in his hand, in his grasp, pretty much choking it. You get that same aspect in a statue, pretty much like a small half statue body of the Space Marine, alongside having the alien squashed in his hand as well, and being ripped apart while holding the chainsaw. It looks pretty clean, it looks insane, and it looks like it would be a nice piece on any type of desk or any area. So I can't wait to actually get this for myself. It looks mad. And if you do pre-order the Collector's Edition, you get the Collector's Edition box, the game with exclusive cover art as well, available on the PS5, Xbox Series, or PC Digital as a Steam key, with more items included being the official steelbook and the art of making Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2. And there's also interchangeable head, so if you want the actual Space Marine helmet to be off, you can have that, with the main protagonist being showcased on the actual statue as well to match the cover art, and that looks pretty clean. So I'm guessing this will be a must-have piece for any type of collector in the Space Marine franchise or Warhammer franchise, to say the least. And if you mates want to find other players and other mates that are willing to join into discussions about Darktide, Warhammer games, and Space Marine 2, make sure to join our Discord. We have amazing mates there, willing to have some great discussions and also play some games in Darktide at this current time, which is kind of insane and so much fun. So make sure to join our Discord, link in the description below. And the most recent games that have released from the Warhammer franchise have been quite polished in my opinion, compared to its predecessors, which is very cool to see. So I'm expecting the same treatment here with Space Marine 2, having a polished experience like no other until its next version, being Space Marine 3 in the distant future. But that is the goal there, that the game does achieve that status, because Darktide 2 pushed crazy numbers that many other Warhammer games haven't reached yet, and that's crazy to see, pretty much putting Darktide and Warhammer back into the gaming scene for majority of casual players and hardcore players within gaming. So nevertheless, expect more Warhammer content on the channel alongside Space Marine 2 and also Darktide being the main focus of that Warhammer content. But mates, tell me your opinions and thoughts in the comment section down below. Are you excited for Space Marine 2? Are you going to get the Collector's Edition? Tell me why in the comment section down below. And are you playing Darktide at the current time as well? Like myself, I'd love to know in the comment section down below. And if you mates did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, show your support, click the subscribe button to keep up to date, press that join button to become a member on the channel, and join our community on Discord to have some fun there as well when it comes to any game that we showcase on the channel. There's many discussions being held there, many game moments, and games being played on there as well, so make sure to join our Discord, link in the description below. And as always mates, it's a pleasure to have you guys on the channel as we go through this, and I'll catch you mates next time. Bye. Road to 200k subscribers. Let's get it, mates.